Kageho is asking, I want to know, like the bikes can be stopped with engine braking, do these scooters have anything equivalent to it? Because I'm assuming they are fast scooters.
Look, engine braking is overblown AF. The brakes were built for you to slow down things with. Engine braking is a support system at best. And if you want to use engine braking heavily in an emergency situation, okay, fine. But if your primary way of slowing down your scooter is emergency braking, motorcycle is emergency braking, there's a fundamental issue with what you understand about engine braking.
You know, I had this discussion about this when we were doing performance testing, like using engine braking, going down the gears. And I've never used it.
Yeah.
Because I said the basic point is, even in that scenario where you're prepared, you're looking at the GPS unit to say that you're at 105, then you close the throttle, you roll down to when it gets to 100 and say now hard. But even in that time, when you're going hard, you don't have enough time to go down 5 gears or 6 gears.
Forget that, Karthik. I'm saying the average 100 bhp bike has 300 bhp brakes. Right?
Mm-hmm.
A 100 bhp bike, how much brake force could it possibly create from back torque? Let's call it 100 bhp. So the engine goes as fast as it slows down by itself. And your brake is still 3 times more powerful.
Correct.
What the hell are you wasting your time with?
So
I'm happy to coast down to a stop when I have anticipated something so well that I don't have to use the brakes or anything more than the natural coasting resistance of the motorcycle, engine braking, right? I go down a gear, I let that gear play out. I go down one more gear, I let it play out, and I come to a natural quiet stop. Great. Oh, something is happening in front of me. I will go down 15, 20 gears and try to slow. Why? You've got brakes just to do that job. What else are they there for? So, will engine braking damage your motorcycle? No. Unless you absolutely overdo it and super over rev it and then eventually have a valve and a piston make contact, no, you can't really damage your bike. Is there any long-term issue with using engine braking? No. It's just very inefficient.
No, I think what he's saying is engine braking can't be your default. That is, you use something to smooth some aspects of riding out. But again, I don't see how you could use it on the road. Even if you talk about emergencies, how are you going to react to an emergency and say that I want extra braking and I'm going to use engine braking? It doesn't make any sense to me.
So on a scooter, just to answer your question, whatever you close the throttle and whatever the scooter does is about as much retardation as you can get from the powertrain.
This was a small clip of a conversation I had with Shumi, where he discussed his experience with Aprilia's sporty scooter, the SR175. Is it an upgrade? Is it an extensive change? You can find out all about that in the entire conversation, which is only playing on the MotorInc app. And as always, the MotorInc app is free to download and free to sign up on. And the video there is free.